Alright, hear me, okay? You gotta start talking to girls in the gym. You gotta start talking to girls in the gym. And, okay, yeah, I'm not the, poster boy for this. I've not gotten one phone number. Don't click off, though, okay? I think, though, I have bettered myself. I'll tell you why. I couldn't talk to girls, at all. I remember the one time I tried getting a phone number in, freshman year of college. I was eating lunch, and I was so scared of going up to her, I thought I was going to throw up my sandwich. I didn't. I got her phone number somehow, I think out of pity, and then didn't text her past, 2 days. It wasn't good. But then past that, I was, terrified. Still terrified. Every time a girl would walk past me, I would be like, oh, I should have talked to her. And then, you beat yourself up and you're like, oh, I'm a weenie. I got to do this next time. And then next time comes, you don't do it because you're so scared and you beat yourself up again. And then eventually you're beating yourself down until you are literally in a 100-foot ditch. And you're looking up at the sun shining into your hole. And you're like, oh, man, why do I even try? Well, first of all, you didn't try. You beat yourself up. And so that's the first thing. You need to try. And so I set a goal for myself to, talk to a bunch of girls in the gym. If you're like me and you don't have any sort of hobbies besides, lifting, video games, and, doing schoolwork, that's not a hobby, then gym's gonna be, your one place. I don't go to bars, and if you're younger, you don't go to bars. So I was like, gym's got to be my place. So it doesn't mean you have to get numbers, because I started just talking to girls just to desensitize myself to that social anxiety, and also because my cousin, who's a girl, said she would rather someone not ask for her number because it would make her dread seeing them the next time, because then you see them and you're like, oh, that's the sleazy ball of goo that tried to ask for my number. So maybe don't do that, but just start talking to people. Girls, go up to them, be like, hey, you're benching a lot, what's your split, blah blah blah, trying to get like you, maybe something funny like that. But it doesn't matter, the content of it doesn't matter. If you know how to talk and you're not so narrow focused that you forget how to talk, you'll think of something and you just riff. And it doesn't matter the content. You're gonna be scared, it's gonna suck, you're gonna stumble over your words and hate yourself, but you know what you're gonna feel afterwards? Even if you end up asking for their Instagram or their number, or you say oh, see you around, whatever it is, you're gonna feel proud of yourself that you talked to them. You're gonna feel very proud, because past you couldn't even get past the idea of going up and talking to them. Right? So now you've at least graduated to being able to start a conversation, and maybe, they say a couple things back to you, reciprocate, and then boom, good job, you did it. Now, me, personally, you don't care about my story, but I've probably talked to 15, 16 different girls over the last semester, and I don't think any turned out well for me. Not they ran away or anything, but most of the girls that I talked to didn't look like they really felt like talking, so I tried to keep those short. One girl, I asked for her Instagram. She left me on the request to follow on Instagram, so that was terrible. One girl gave me her Instagram, but she was gay. The list goes on. But again, that's not the point of this whole initiative. You're not trying to get a phone number and then have that girl go on a date and then you are her boyfriend. If you were like me, you can't even go and talk to people, okay? So pull your goals back a little bit and just be able to hold a 20-second conversation with someone. And that's what I couldn't do. And that's what now I can confidently say can do. And with a little less social anxiety. You know, like if I have some sort of interesting thing that I think I can say to that person, I have no issue going up and being like, oh, excuse me, do you have any advice on your back? I don't know, whatever. Doesn't matter. So, wouldn't you feel good if you could get to that point where you see someone and they're pretty and you have something interesting that you could say, and then be able to go up to them and, like, you know, hold a convo for 30 seconds? That'd be awesome. If you're beyond that, why are you watching this video? But if you're not, like, that's all you gotta do. Easier said than done. You're gonna have a lot of moments where you're like, oh, I gotta go, and then, you know, last second you pussy out, you walk away. But one of those times you are going to, a switch is gonna flip where you just have enough to get over the edge, like jumping into a cold pool. You know, you like sit there and you almost like feel in your mind that visualizing you jumping, but you're still just kind of sitting there like, you will jump one time. Another thing you could do, go with your friend. Get a friend, be each other's like wingmen. Maybe not wingmen, like, because that's just weird, having a wingman in a gym. But like, hype each other up. Be like, yo, that girl, oh, I don't know, man. No, come on, pussy, love it. You know? Then you know, bounce off each other, and then it's almost like a competition, and then it's like encouragement, and you know, you always have a little bit more confidence when you're with your boys. Everything I've said thus far can be translated to both sides. Although, girls, it's less normative to approach guys, but, you know, it's 2024. Guys are pussies now. You might have to take the first step now. Now, I'm not trying to act like I know everything. I literally haven't gotten a phone number yet. I'm just trying to tell you from my experience that I got better, and I think if you haven't gotten to this point, I think if I can do it, you can do it. So, just get out there. Think of like one thing. Just have one opener, some simple opener. You see them, you know, some of the things that you can comment on in the gym are kind of weird, but you'll find something that's like platonic enough and not just like, oh, hey, I saw you squat and you have a big ass. How can I get that? Like, okay, chill. But you'll think of something. And when you have that something, you need to just have it in your head that you are going to go talk to them. And the longer you sit and ruminate on it and not do it, the more likely you are to not do it, because at that point you'll have 12 different excuses all telling you why you shouldn't go up to them. But like, if you go up to them and it's a 20-second conversation and it's not overly creepy and you're not asking them to like go on a rollerblading date with you, then like, is it really doing that much harm? I don't think so. I think I was a little weird when I was asking for numbers, and then, you know, they see you again and they dread you coming up to them again. But if it's just a simple conversation, you don't even have to ask for their number at the end. You just say, oh, I'll see you around. That's it. Have a good workout. That's it. And yeah, you'll feel better about it. Even on the rejections, you almost ride a high because you're proud of yourself that you've done this, that you've actually had the courage to go up and do this. So I think that's, I think you should do that. Yeah. All right, see you.